Good morning, students. Today we have to see very beautiful poem. Its name is Please Listen and author unknown. The poem is the best example of soliloquy. It means that a dramatic speech uttered by one character thus reveals her or his inner thoughts or feelings to the listener. The poem is written in free verse. This is the request of teenagers. Teenage means the age from 13 to 19. So it is teenage. And the children who are in this, they are teenagers. So this is the request from teenager to the adult person, to their parents. So we see what is the central idea. When I ask you to listen to me and you start giving me advice and you have not done what I ask. Teenager requests to the parents, don't give me advice, listen to me. So what is the meaning of listen? Consciously give one's attention to a sound and try to understand it. Please listen what I am saying. Don't give me advice. Only you do what I ask to do. When I ask you to listen to me and you begin to tell me why I shouldn't feel that way, you are trampling on my feelings. Teenager requests to his parents, listen to me. Don't give me advice. I do not need your advice. When you are giving me advice, you are trampling my feelings. You become careless about my feelings. So be careful and listen to me. When I ask you to listen to me and you feel you have to do something to solve my problems, you have failed me, strange as that may seem. You are not listening to me. You are thinking you have to do something for me to solve my problems. And when you are helping me to solve my problems, indirectly I became failure, and it is very strange. Listen, all I ask is that you listen. Only you should be a good listener. Don't talk or do, just hear me. No need to do any action. No need to talk. No need to give me suggestion. Only you hear me. Advice is cheap. 20 cents will get you both dear Abby and Billy Graham in the same newspaper. Cheap here meaning is not costly. Inexpensive. According to teenagers, advice is very cheap. In a newspaper there is a column, and in that column people they are asking different types of their problems. Maybe social problem, maybe financial problems, and here dear Abby and Billy Graham, they are giving them advice, and in return they are getting very less money. So advice is very cheap. Don't give me your advice, and I can do for myself. I am not helpless, maybe discouraged and faltering, but not helpless. I am able to do my work. I am not helpless. Maybe sometimes I become discouraged. I have no courage. Sometimes I am hesitant to do that work. But it's not meaning I am helpless. I am able to do my work. When you do something for me that I can and need to do for myself, you contribute to my fear and inadequacy. When you are helping me, at that time my inactiveness is increased. I am able to do my work, so let me do my work. And when you are helping me fully, at that time you are contributing my fear, and I am sufficient. I am able to do my work. So please, only you hear me. But when you accept as a single fact that I feel what I feel, no matter how irrational, then I can stop trying to convince you and get you about this business of understanding what's behind this rational feeling. Maybe my feelings are rational, but only you understand one simple fact, what I am feeling, what's my thought, what's my wish. Maybe my problems are irrational, there is no base in my thoughts, but when I do something, I will learn with the help of my experience and I understand my problem very nicely. So let me to do my work. Let me to do my work by my own level. I will do my level best. I will learn from my failure. So only listen to me. And when that's clear, the answers are obvious and I don't need advice. When I will do something with the help of that experience, my ideas will be clear. So at this time, in the starting, don't give me suggestions. Irrational feelings make sense when we understand what's behind them. Experience is the best teacher, and when I will get experience with my work, with my action at that time, the lessons which I learn, it will be permanent. Though they are irrational now, but after that we learn something from that. Perhaps that's why prayer works sometimes for some people, because God is mute and He doesn't give advice and try to fix things. According to teenagers, they are describing the importance of prayers, why prayers become powerful, why the people faith on prayers, because they faith on God. God is mute. God never gives us advice. He doesn't give us any advice and try to fix their things on us. Only here God is a good listener. So behave like a God. God just listens and lets your work it for yourself. And God always gives us permission to do your works. So please permit us to solve our own problems. So please listen and just hear me. Here teenager request again and again, listen to me. And if you want to talk, wait a minute for your turn and I will listen to you. Wait a minute. Don't be in a hurry. When I will complete my work, I will get experience, and when your turn will come, at that time you should speak something, but at this time only you listen to me. So this is a very nice poem and it is full with deep meaning. And in this poem, the poet wanted to tell us, don't interfere in the work of teenagers, let them to do their own work with their own capacity. Thanks for watching.